volunteer search following in the Coast Guard's footsteps. They suspended their official efforts Monday at sunset. Wink News reporter Bridget Brachowski joins us live in North Fort Myers. Bridget, you have been with friends and family through this entire process.
Emma, Russ, it's been a very heavy and emotional past few days for everyone involved. The families told me this wasn't an easy decision to make, but after they met with the Coast Guard and went through their search efforts, they believe that everything that could have been done has been done. And everyone that I spoke with, friends and family, they all told me the same thing, that these two were good men and they meant so much to so many people.
He was the best young lawyer that I know. He was so determined to help people and do the best he can, and he did an excellent job. He was just a warm, great, wonderful human being.
Bruce Shiner is talking about Randy Spivey.
He was like a son to me.
Shiner, Spivey's attorney mentor.
He started with our firm and worked closely with me, and he just got better and better.
When Shiner got the news he was missing with his nephew Brandon Billmeyer,
it was just really surreal to me because Randy was very much like my son.
The search effort, massive and unrelenting. Professionals, volunteers, boats on the water, planes in the air, even Shiner's own son flying above the Gulf.
They searched for hours over the Gulf looking for Randy. And then that was Saturday, and again they did the same thing on Sunday.
Still, no answers.
The search effort has covered an area larger than the entire state of Connecticut. There is the highest degree of confidence that if Randy and Brandon were on the surface of the water, they would have been found.
The Coast Guard suspended their search.
Few people were more concerned about the safety of innocent people than Randy and Brandon. We know, without question, that they would reach the same conclusion as the experts, that everything possible has been done.
The families agreed.
The family is certain that this is the correct decision and holds the deepest respect, gratitude, and acceptance for it. This is incredibly difficult for the family and for everyone hoping for a different outcome.
For Shiner, it's hard to accept.
It was inevitable that they had to do that, but you just never want to give up hope and face reality that we're not going to be able to see or be with Randy again.
Right now, both families want compassion. They want people to honor and respect their decision to call off the volunteer search. They told me that the search area moved further west further into the Gulf. And that means the water just gets more dangerous out there. They don't want anyone going out, searching, and jeopardizing their safety. Live in North Fort Myers, Bridget Brachowski, Wink News.
Bridget, thanks. The Coast Guard says that the FBI is now taking the lead as a missing persons case. And we've had missing boaters before in Southwest Florida. This seems a little different.
So let's bring in Wink News security analyst and retired FBI agent Richard Kolko. So Rich, what is the FBI looking for here?
Well, Emma, I want to be clear. This is a missing persons case that we're talking about. It's not specific to what's going on right here with the missing boaters, but there's a list that the FBI goes through, starting with jurisdiction location. The FBI clearly has the authority because it happened at the high seas in U.S. territorial waters. They want to build a victim profile. They're going to learn about the backgrounds of any missing person. Do they have any medical or financial issues? What kind of relationships, any relationship problems? And they want to find any vessel evidence they can about that boat. What is the GPS data, the last path? They know that the engine was running. These are all important things. And when they got on board that boat, they're going to look for signs of foul play. Was there a struggle, weapons, any unauthorized passengers? And they'll look for that suspicious activity. And then they'll hopefully be able to make a determination of was it an accident or a crime. Also, the things that will help them build this missing case, GPS, electronic logs. They want to know the exact routes, the last pings. What's on that boat? Phones, wallets, life vests. Were those phones used? Did they take videos? If you go fishing, people take pictures. Wallets, any credit cards used. We talked about signs of disturbance. Is there any blood or overturned items? Unfortunately, a lot of boating accidents include alcohol, use, and they'll check for any of that. Or was there any medications? Look for empty bottles, signs of intoxication. That's with any missing persons case. Communications records. Did they use their phones, text, social media posts while they were fishing? They're going to look at that. I did talk to the FBI via email today. Here's what they told me. It's standard practice for the FBI to assist our law enforcement partners if we have a tool, tactic, or technique that could benefit their investigations. They'll wrap this up. Hopefully, we'll find out later from the FBI that they can exclude this and what actually occurred. Back to you.
All right, Rich, thanks. Well, definitely a lot of interest in this case and still some unanswered questions.
Yeah, we'll continue to stay on top of it and bring you the latest on air, online, and on our social media platforms. That includes the Wink News app.